So we go in the next day and we start talking. It was one of the same girls who was there the first time. And we're talking to her. We're like, well, like, this is what happened. This is what we did. This is my bill. She looked at it. She was like, this is way more than you should be paying. We were like, that's what we're saying. Like, we never, like, this is crazy. We shouldn't be paying this much. And we're confused. And I was like, there was the deal to get the free iPhone. And now it says we're paying off our phones. So I'm really confused on that because we were told we got them for free. And she was like, yeah, like, let me look into this, whatever. So then she says, well, I have to call Verizon and I have to be able to show proof of the deal from when you bought it in order to credit that to you and say that you got the wrong thing. And I was like, no worries, go for it. She's like, I just have to find the deal first. She's like, do you know when it was? And so we're like talking about the date that we got our phones. So she's looking for this deal for a long time. She's showed me, she's like, I cannot find this deal anywhere. And I was like, do you remember it? And she said, yeah, I remember when you guys came in. I remember exactly. She's like, I know what you're talking about. And I literally was like, well, we never would have done this if we would have known that this is what was going to happen. And she was like, I understand. So she calls them. And there were multiple things wrong on top of that. One being the trade-in for my last phone, quite a bit less money than I should have received. And 2 was we were paying for Apple One for the last 2 months, and it was supposed to be free, and we also didn't even use it. Like, we weren't using Apple One, so we don't know how it was on our phones. So we ended up getting credit back for the Apple One, which was great. And we got a little bit more money back for my phone that I traded in. And they never were able to get us our phones figured out. We are still paying off our phones because now we're in a little 3-year contract to pay off these phones that we were told would be free. Literally make it make sense. It doesn't. We literally had to leave and just accept our fate because what are you supposed to do at that point? There's nothing that can be done. And I will say the lady that helped us was freaking fantastic and we love her and she was great. But the actual Verizon people, horrible. So, moral of the story is I will never do a Verizon deal again in my life, and I would never recommend it to anybody. Matter of fact, once my deal's up, I might just switch plans, because what the heck. So, that's my story of how I got scammed by Verizon. And Verizon, how you doing? If you want to fix this, or, help me out in any way, because this was a mistake, that would be great. You can let me know. Anyways, be careful out there, everybody. Later.